Good evening, everybody. It is Michelle Vogt from michellevogt.com. It is time for your Tuesday live Q&A with the angels. It's an evening where we share angel messages and we lift one another up. So let us know you are here, say hello, and let us have a beautiful evening just filled with divine guidance and upliftment and raising our vibration, and just share a beautiful evening of divine guidance and love. So thank you for joining us this evening. Say hello, and we'll wait a while for people to join us before we start. As always, on a Tuesday evening, you are welcome to ask for a message. You are welcome to post a question, ask for a card, and we will just join in together and have a beautiful live Q&A with the angels. Hello, Carol. Nice to see you here. Hello, Daryl. Welcome. Hello, Clive. Nice to see you here as well. Hello, Brian. Thank you so much, everybody. It's a beautiful evening, and let us join in together this evening. So as usual, we're going to start with a message for the group and everybody that is watching. We are all connected, yes? We are all connected. And also please do remember that if someone else asks for a card or they receive a message and it resonates very strongly with you, please accept it in your own heart. Because a message may be for someone, but that person might just be the catalyst for asking the question, because a lot of us that are joining in this evening is related to that guidance. So it is for you as well. I will also write down randomly the names as they appear, so that we make sure that we do as much messages as possible for everyone here. Di, it's so nice to see you. Welcome. Thank you for joining in. Hello, Daniel. Thank you for being here. And as we start, can we all just please send love and gratitude? How about just gratitude for the day that you've had, gratitude for the blessings that you've experienced, gratitude for how far you've come, gratitude for friends, family, and loved ones that support and encourage you this evening. So can you all just click on the heart or click on the like, and just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. We have so much to be grateful for. Hello, Jillian. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let us start off with an evening, with a message for everybody that is tuning in. Hello, Lorraine, I see you. Thank you for always being here. Daryl, welcome. Oh, and look at all the hearts. Yes, it is love that makes the world go round. There's a lot of love connection this evening, and that is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. So, our message for this evening, for the group and for everybody here is, and I'm using my own card deck called Whispered Guidance. We'll ask for a message for everybody here this evening joining in. And how amazing is that? We are guided to have a lighter way of being. If we want to let the light in, you know, sometimes we feel so heavy and it feels like it just feels heavy sometimes. Sometimes the burdens that we carry just sometimes feels too heavy to bear. And sometimes even just our physical body feels heavy, yes? And sometimes our emotional body feels heavy. Sometimes we just feel drained by emotion, or we feel that there is a fatigue or a sadness that's weighing us down. And so this evening, we are guided to choose a lighter way of being. And how do we do that? To have a lighter way of being in our spiritual body, in our spirit, is to really, really work with forgiveness. to work with grace, compassion, and kindness, and gratitude, and understanding towards another. What makes our spirit heavy is anger and resentment and unforgiveness. And so if we can move to a place of, I always say the opposite of judgment is divine understanding, because if we understand, we won't judge. And if we step outside of ourselves, and we look away from what it is that we want or the expectations we place on another, then we move away from judgment and we move into a place of divine understanding. And when you surrender to divine understanding, then you feel lighter and you can let the light in and you can let the love in. And when you feel emotional heavy, work with those emotions. We say to ourselves, I shouldn't be angry and I shouldn't be sad and I shouldn't feel down and I shouldn't feel like this. Whereas actually sometimes pain and sadness and anger can show up for us as a teacher. And if you can welcome those emotions into your heart and you can embrace them and nurture them while you feel like that, it is then that emotion can become lighter for you. And lighter in the physical body is perhaps your physical body is guiding you towards maybe eating a little bit differently, or going for that walk, or perhaps going for a detox, yes? So our message this evening is to really choose a lighter way of being. And I want to read a specific paragraph on the card for you. It's actually beautiful. So it speaks about spring cleaning your spirit, spring cleaning your emotions, spring cleaning your physical body, and even your surroundings. So when last perhaps did you clear your home? Perhaps maybe the area where you work feels a bit cluttered. And so that is all part of choosing a lighter way of being and a lighter way of feeling. And so if you choose to spring clean on whatever level it is, you bring the light in, yes? Allow the light to enter your being and your existence. The lighter we are, the easier we travel. Isn't that amazing? That if we just let go, forgive everyone for everything, let go of expectations on others, let go of the outcome, and move into that space where you work from the place of light and love and kindness and understanding and gratitude. It says, the easier we travel, the more we come to the understanding that there is a higher consciousness assigned to life, to purpose, and then all unfolds as it should. There's a principle that says, whatever must stay will stay, and whatever must go will go. And sometimes we are confused in our journey. We don't know what to let go of, and we don't know what to hold on to. And sometimes we hold on to too tight, and then we have to let go of it at some point. So our message for this evening is allow yourself to trust the process. Allow yourself to trust the universe. Concern yourself with choosing that lighter way of being. And the lighter you will travel, and all will unfold as it should, in the right time with divine timing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is the message for the group and the beautiful connection this evening. Natasha, oh, you are actually decluttering. So you choose a lighter way of being in your surroundings. Thank you for sharing that with us, and thank you for joining us. I just want to see who else has joined us. Renette, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you, Paula. We are also blessed by divine guidance. Hello, Mommy. Thank you always for being here. Teresa, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Prabhashni, welcome. Nice to see you again. Thank you so much. So I'm going to ask for cards again. Yes, Natasha, it's a start. Most definitely so. And you know, it is so true that very often we start in our physical surroundings and then we just feel better and we just feel that, whew, this feels lighter and we can let the light in, yes? And then it just helps us to feel emotionally better. I'm just reminded, and I'm receiving at this time, if we are in conflict with people, if we are in conflict with someone, what can make us feel heavier in our spirit is when we try and resolve a situation according to our own will and our own expectation of another. And so perhaps the question you also want to ask yourself, if you are in a conflict situation at this moment with someone, or perhaps maybe a situation in your life, ask yourself, what is the lighter way of resolving that? What is the way to bring light into the conversation so that you can so that you can have a lighter understanding of the situation at hand? I trust that that resonates with someone listening in on this thread. Choose a lighter way. Bring light and love into the situation, into the conversation. Not because you are giving in, not because you are the weaker one, but because you are the stronger one. And do you know that if we operate from truth, if you operate from your purest truth, no matter what the potential of the outcome will be, you stand in the light. And if you stand in the light, the situation will be resolved in divine light for the highest outcome of everybody concerned. I trust that that resonates with someone on the group this evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Daryl, you've asked for a card. Natasha, you've asked for a card. Di, I see you've asked for a card. Thank you so much. Prabhashni, I see you've asked for a card. And so tonight we will just go random and we will just trust that we are guided by the messages this evening. So if I get to your name and we ask for a card, just set the intention while we're shuffling and just open your heart and just receive the message with so much love. Thank you for all the hearts. How amazing is that? Let's just send love in the group and love for everybody that is connected with us this evening. So Daryl, I'm doing a card for you. We're asking for a message for Daryl, and as we ask for a message, please set the attention, open your arms to receive, to receive divine light, guidance, and love this evening. Thank you, Prabhashni. Thank you, Natasha. It's amazing when messages resonate with us. And Daryl, I see that you have done such an amazing cycle challenge. How awesome is that? It really looks like hard work, but it also looks awesome. Archangel Sandalphon, Daryl. Daryl, I don't know if you resonated with the message that we started with, but this message specifically revolves around gentleness and to be gentle with those around you, to surround yourself with gentle understandings, situations, and environments. And it is true that so many times we are so harsh on ourselves because we don't want to fail, we don't want to make mistakes. We keep on telling ourselves over and over, oh, you shouldn't have done that, or oh, you should have done it differently. And then regret comes with that. Just release yourself from all of that, Daryl, and move into a place of gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon is the archangel that assists and helps to carry prayers from earth to heaven. And so when you pray, ask for the guidance and assistance of Archangel Sandalphon to assist you to carry your prayers. And also, Daryl, if you are gentle from within, if you are gentler within yourself, from to yourself, but also from to others, you will bring gentleness and understanding into the situation that you are reflecting on. Archangel Sandalphon can also help you to get back to that connection. Daryl, what I'm also receiving for you is to really attach again. I don't know if that makes sense. Attach again. Get closer to that connection. And I know that sometimes regret and hurt and disappointment can move us away from that. But move into a place where you move into divine understanding of your journey. It's a higher understanding. It calls for you to look at the journey from a higher perspective. And if you receive that into your divine consciousness, you'll connect back to source. And once you connect it again, you'll experience the gentleness. And we know that if you've got the gentleness from within, you'll reflect that out. You'll reflect that out. That is your message for this evening. Please let us know if it resonated with you. What a beautiful message. Archangel Sandalphon has a turquoise aura. And also, Daryl, I'm just reminded that if you connect with music, it can also help you to strengthen that connection, to raise your vibration in the week to come. Surround yourself with beautiful music, uplifting music. Yes. And also what I'm receiving for you is let your voice carry harmony. And so we can all receive that message this evening. When last did your voice carry harmony to those around you? The words you speak, the greetings you give, the counsel you give, the guidance you give, the advice you give, the situations that you resolve. Does your voice carry harmony? And our voice carries harmony when we speak with truth and when we speak with love. And if we let that light in, because the throat is powerful, that's where we speak our truth and that's where we speak our outcomes. Thank you, Daryl. Nice to see you here. Thank you for being here. Natasha, we're doing a card for you. And please let us know if the messages resonates with you. Hello, Veronica. Welcome. It's nice to see you here. And you've got amazing specials on your beautiful pieces, on your beautiful jewelry. You have to go to Veronica's page. She's got amazing jewelry pieces and they are so stunning with crystals. And so they'll make beautiful gifts and amazing specials for this time of the year. Welcome on the thread. Thank you so much. Natasha, are you still online? We're doing a message for you this evening. And so I'm drawn to the Archangel deck for you. So Natasha, while we're asking for a message for you, set the intention. Open your heart, open your arms to receive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love the love and the vibration on the thread this evening. How amazing is this? Natasha, did you resonate with the message of Archangel Sandalphon and perhaps feel the same connection while the message was relayed? Because again, Archangel Sandalphon, can you see there? Archangel Sandalphon is with us this evening. And Daniel, maybe you can also just confirm that, because I do feel divine presence being. And so Archangel Sandalphon is guiding you, Natasha, to perhaps move towards a period of contemplation, a period of introspection, because you are seeking. And you are seeking answers at this time. You perhaps are seeking purpose, or you are seeking a different approach somehow. And so you are seeking divine guidance at this time. And surround yourself with wise teachers, with positive and uplifting people. And also, if you move into meditation, introspection, contemplation, and you move out of the mind, you know there's a principle that says, out of the mind into experience, out of the mind into heart. And how do we get out of the mind? Is we go there when we become silent, and when we move into that place of our higher self. And so the knowledge that you seek, the answers that you seek, the guidance that you seek is around you and within you. You just need to switch the channel from the mind to the heart so that you can receive it. There is a beautiful, different way of looking at things. There is an alternative approach, and Archangel Sandalphon can assist you. And so very often I receive the question, but how do you, like Michelle, when you say ask the angels or ask that angel or work with that archangel, how does it work and how do I do that? And so the answer is simple. How would you ask a friend? How would you ask a friend for guidance? You would pick up the phone, or you would say, can we please go and have a coffee? And you will kind of like just share your heart, and then you'll become quiet, and then you will just listen, because your friend will perhaps give their side of the story and give you counsel and give you different ideas, and it's exactly the same connection. The only reason why we sometimes don't hear the guidance ourselves is because we don't become quiet to listen. So just ask as you would ask a friend, make that connection, share your heart, get everything off your chest, and then for 5 or 10, 15 minutes after that, you just become quiet and you focus your energy on your heart. And you go, when I'm out of my mind, I'm into experience. When I'm out of my mind, I'm into my heart. And you become quiet and you listen to the whispers of your heart. And perhaps maybe you want to start journaling or writing or speaking. If you like me, I just talk to myself, and as the words come through, I just speak, and sometimes I just speak out loud. But that is how you will then connect with your higher self and receive the guidance that you are seeking. Please also make sure, Natasha, that you surround yourself with the people that can assist you at this time. And as always, we always say you have to ask. Yes, nothing happens if we don't ask. If we don't ask a friend for guidance, we're going to walk around with it for ages in our minds. And so the same it is with divine guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Di, are you still online? It's so lovely to see you here as well this evening. Are you still online so that we can do a message for you this evening? So Di, we're doing a message for you. So as we're doing the message, set the intention, open your heart to receive, ask the question as we receive guidance for Di. Thank you, Natasha. I see that was exactly what you were asking, and it's amazing. So let's be in gratitude for messages that resonate so beautifully with us all. And so did you all also feel, as you tuned in, that connection, and one's heart moves and your spirit moves, and somehow your inner being just wants to go yes or thank you, or that makes sense, yes. How beautiful is this, Di? Archangel Ariel, spread your wings. Do not hold back at this time. You are ready to soar. The timing is perfect. So Di, if there was something specifically that you wanted to move into, that you wanted to start, perhaps maybe you've kind of like been playing around with ideas, and And so, you know, sometimes we just have to do it. Sometimes we can overanalyze. And because our default mind is default negative, we default into the place of fear. We default into the place of doubt. Not because we are bad or wrong, but because we are human. And so when you find yourself in that space, move to that place where you believe in the highest potential of yourself. That's how we soar. That's how we sometimes just make those decisions and we take the risks and we jump off the cliffs and we go, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm jumping. And like I always say, angel on my left, angel on my right, I'm going in. Because sometimes we just have to step into that potential of who we are. And so, Di, your message is that the timing is right for you at this time, that you are ready to soar and that you can spread your wings. And so if you act in that trust and in that faith, and you know that you've got God and the angels behind you, and actually also what I'm reminded of now is, Di, what I'm receiving for you is what is within you. What is within you? Yes, we do have the support and the guidance around us, but what is within you? Because that what is within us is the wings we need. Di, does that make sense for you? And so within us, within you, you have this amazing potential and light and trust and faith and compassion and understanding and everything that you needed within. And sometimes all it takes is for that from within to shine out. And that becomes our wings. And sometimes we rely on things from outside to help us move forward. And so what I'm reminded of this evening is to use that which is within and allow that to push you forward. How amazing is that? I'm just so connected to that message, Di. Thank you so much. And so how grateful am I that I've also received a message this evening. And so isn't that amazing? Giving is receiving and receiving is giving. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that powerful message. And let's just all, where you are, take a deep breath in, breathe it out. Make that heart connection to your higher self and to your spirit helpers and to God, and just go, thank you. Thank you for divine guidance. Thank you for that which is within me. Thank you for the light and the potential within me. And thank you for the opportunity to know and to see that if I have the courage to spread that out, then so many people will receive from me. And then you become a light and a beacon to others. Yes? Thank you. Hello, Kish. Welcome. Thank you. Nice to see you here. Hello, Marilise. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Clive. Thank you for resonating. Hello, Jacqueline. How are we doing? All the way from, I always get confused. Is it New Zealand or Ireland? I can't remember. I know it's either or, was the one. I just know that you are far, Jacqueline. It would be so nice if you can come visit South Africa sometime and come and see us again. Thank you, Daniel, for the confirmation. Yes, that's the energy. I felt this beautiful white light, and just for everybody to be connected to that light and that love this evening. Prabhashni, are you still online? Prabhashni, if you're still online, we're going to do a message for you. Yes, that's such a beautiful affirmation. Thank you for everything I receive freely and unconditionally. Unconditionally. Thank you. Prabhashni, let's do a message for you. And so while we're asking for a message for you, open your arms wide, open your heart wide to receive guidance and a message as you need it for your highest good. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I felt that that one wanted to come out. Prabhashni, you've got two messages. And so the one is Archangel Michael speaking and reminding you of confidence. And for me, what I'm hearing, it just so connects with the message we just received, because sometimes we don't have the confidence within us. Sometimes we don't feel good enough. Or perhaps maybe we procrastinate. And we procrastinate not because we don't want to do anything, but because sometimes we're shaking in our boots and we don't really know how to do it. And if we know how to do it, perhaps sometimes not knowing the outcome is what scares us. And it kind of like feels like I'm blindfolded. I can't see the outcome. You know that the most amazing miracles, the most amazing outcomes happen when we don't know what the outcome is, because it's linked to trust. And you know why we don't trust is because we don't trust ourselves. Yes, we always do speak with trust that it's a complicated energy, and that it's so hard to trust, and especially to trust another. Because sometimes it feels as if you put your life into someone else's hands. But do you know when that becomes easier to carry and to bring the light in that, as we received right at the beginning of this thread? Is that when you trust yourself enough that the decisions you make is for the highest good of yourself and those around you, and that the decisions you make are pure and sincere and in truth. And perhaps sometimes that is all we need. And so you are reminded, Prabhashni, of confidence. Have the confidence in yourself. Have the confidence to be who you are. Have the confidence to step into your light. Have the confidence to say yes, to say no. And most importantly, believe in you. And trust yourself. And if you work from that place of trust, the trust from within is the trust that will reflect out. And Archangel Michael assists us to feel that trust, to step into that confidence, and to sometimes say, I am. Yes, we all very much aware of the I am energy and the I am presence, and to know that everything that we put behind the I am comes true for us. And so Prabhashni, for you, for the week ahead, I am confident, I am able, I am good enough. I am amazing, I am love, I am beautiful, I am able, I am capable, I am trustworthy, I am worthy, I am deserving. And so you are reminded, Prabhashni, to work with the I ams so that you can see and experience the light within you. And also then the card that fell out together with your one was forgiveness. And so remember that when we work with the energy of forgiveness, it is not really to place a judgment upon another to say that what you did was wrong or what you did was right, or it is about moving to that place to set your soul free. You know, many years ago, my guides taught me that once the learning has happened, the soul is free. And then we travel light. But the learning can only happen if we move into the place of forgiveness. When we move into the place of forgiving ourselves and forgiving another. And you know what I'm also receiving? is that sometimes we also have to forgive life because we can be quite cruel to life sometimes, can't we? Like, life this and life that, and why is life like this, and why is life treating me so bad? And so if we can work with the energy of forgiveness, the minute that that forgiveness happens, that you feel that forgiveness, like just turning into peace, then once that has happened, then you go, what have I learned from this? What were my gifts? What was my learning? Once the learning has happened, the soul is free. And once the soul is free, you travel light. And once you travel light, you bring that love and light into your beingness and into your consciousness. And then it helps you to travel even lighter going forward. And I'm also just reminded now that the guidance that we receive this evening and the wisdom that we're receiving and the divine guidance, you have the ability to fulfill and to live that every day. And some days we're going to forget, and that's okay. And other days we're going to remember, and that's okay. But as long as you remain in the present moment and you remind yourselves of these principles as you journey on, it will become a way of being for you. Sometimes we block the miracle or we block the divine understanding because at the onset we say, wow, that sounds so beautiful, but it's so difficult to live. Wow, that sounds so beautiful, but it's so difficult to do. If you move with that vibration, it's going to hold you back. But rather step into the energy of going, wow, that sounds so beautiful, I'm in. And do the best you can with what you have, with your vibration, frequency, knowledge, and understanding of it in that moment. And the more you do it, the more it becomes a way of being. And we're not hard on ourselves, placing this expectation upon ourselves to do it every day, every second. We place the intention upon ourselves to move with light, love, understanding, kindness, and forgiveness. What a beautiful message. Aren't we just blessed by all the messages this evening? Thank you so much, everybody. Lots of hearts, lots of likes, and let's just send love and blessings to everybody that is connected on this thread as we are all connected. Thank you, Prabhashni, and thank you that you let us know that it resonates with you. Thank you so much. Rizania, welcome. It's nice to see you. Forgiveness is a beautiful energy. It's such a powerful energy. If we move it, and I keep on hearing this phrase this evening, you know, like, what expectations do we place upon others to make us happy? What expectations do we place upon another to resolve situations for us? And so rather than having the expectation on another, have the intention for yourself to understand yourself. Do you know when we move, how we move closer to unconditional love? Is we aim to understand the doubt within ourselves. We aim to understand the confusion within ourselves. We aim to understand the weakness within ourselves. We aim to understand the judgment within ourselves. Because only if we recognize it within ourselves are we able to recognize it in another. That's when we work with the divine understanding energy. But if we don't work to understand it within ourselves first, and we only focus on another, that is when we work more with the energy of judgment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Teresa Ackerman, how is Joburg? Are you still online? I'd love to do your message next. Let us know if you're still online and we will do a message for you this evening. So now I'm drawn to 2 decks. They light up for me. So I'm just really going to move with Okay, so let us do what we are guided to do. Teresa, we're doing a message for you right now. And so while we're doing your message, open your heart, open your arms to receive. Thank you for the love and light, Prabhashni. Teresa Ackerman. I love it when this message comes through, but I'm just guided to also to use the other deck as well, Teresa. So the light shining on two of them this evening, and both of them is from Archangel Metatron. You can't make it up. I did not pick them. I did not go look for them. Look, the first one is Archangel Metatron, and it's guiding you towards taking that leap of faith. Look at that. And it's also 0, which is the start of something beautiful and something new. And so you are guided to believe in yourself. I trust that the message from Archangel Michael earlier with the confidence message and the potential and the I am resonated with you, because that's exactly what this is saying. Believe in yourself. I'll read it for you. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. And the other one from Archangel Metatron, Teresa, is about children. So if your message is connected to children, and so it specifically says that you have a bond with children, you can help children who are sensitive, and Archangel Metatron can assist us to work with children. Archangel Metatron helps us with our growth. Archangel Metatron helps us when we receive new knowledge or while we're studying, and specifically with regards to spirituality and our spiritual growth and more esoteric information. Your ascension, your growth, your moving towards collective consciousness and tapping into who you truly are, that higher understanding, that divine understanding. And so he can assist you at this time. And so you are really just guided to take the leap of faith. You have a beautiful connection with children. And if the two go together, it's a beautiful confirmation for you in terms of moving forward with something new, something that you have been thinking about. Perhaps maybe also in your space currently, there are children or younger ones who need you at this time, and you have a unique understanding. And so sometimes we are just called to be there for a child, and we don't always understand why. I'm receiving child, Teresa, but I'm also receiving young adult. So not necessarily small child, but what I'm receiving for you at this time, perhaps maybe, I don't know, older teenager, younger adult, perhaps maybe, and that you can ask if you it almost feels as if you don't know what to do anymore, please invoke the assistance and guidance of Archangel Metatron upon this situation, and you will reflect on it with newfound knowledge. I'm receiving newfound knowledge as a very strong word for you as well. So I don't know if you have received the new knowledge yet, if the newfound knowledge will still come to you regarding this situation, but you do have Archangel Metatron's assistance at this time to assist with the issue at hand. And you also reminded, and it's almost like there's this encouragement, you know, I'm receiving the vibration almost of like cheerleaders, like cheering you on and going, yes, you can do it. Yes, do what gives you joy. Yes, do it. Teresa, does that resonate with you? Please let us know if it does. What a beautiful message. Amazing to work with the energy of Archangel Metatron and the guidance and the wisdom and such such strong, powerful knowledge coming through. But there's definitely relevant knowledge. I'm reminded of that all the time, Teresa. Relevant knowledge, new knowledge. It will come. It's new knowledge. That's what I'm receiving. Thank you so much. So I'm just seeing if there's anybody else that would like a message. If there's anybody else that would like a message, we will be closing the thread. Soon we will do one more. If I have missed a comment, please know that they do move up quite quickly. I don't always see them all. So if I have missed your name, please put it in the comment section again. And also, if we perhaps maybe miss your name, or you don't receive a message in one particular evening, please feel free to tune in again. We are on every Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. Sunday mornings, we are on at 9 o'clock with your message for the week ahead. And also please know that all the live videos are on the YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel. So if you've missed a session, if you've missed a broadcast, please feel free and welcome to tune in to my YouTube channel and go and listen. And you know, even in a session today, I was just reminded that if you midweek, if you're over a weekend, or if you hit a challenge and sometimes you don't know what to do, and just in that moment you just feel like you're spinning, then please feel free to go to the YouTube channel and to click on any video that you are guided to, and just sit for a while and center yourself, and the right message will come to you. The right message will come to you at the time. And that is also why we do it, so that there is guidance available and encouragement and upliftment when you need it the most. Jacqueline, I saw your comment for a message, so we will do Jacqueline and Rosania, and then we will close the thread for this evening. Thank you so much, everybody. Jacqueline, so I'm doing a message for you right now, so please open your heart and open your arms wide to receive. And let us ask for a message for Jacqueline. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful, the sun from Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel, the fire of God, the light of God that brightens up our mind with new ideas. And you know, sometimes you get a divine inspiration. It's just like you get that flash of a thought, or you get creative ideas and you get inspirational ideas. And very often when that happens, it's Archangel Uriel that's assisting us with guidance in the mind. And so your message this evening relating to the sun is to keep positive, to improve your life, and to be success with positive thinking. Yes? So bring the sun in. Focus on the sun. Focus on what is good, what is positive. This is a beautiful blessing of a message. I'll read it for you. It says, life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. How amazing is that? And you know what I'm also receiving is, you know, sometimes when life is good, and sometimes when things are going very, very well, it's almost like as if we're questioning it. We kind of go, there must be something wrong here. It can't be this good. And so the law of attention says, where we place our attention, that is what will expand for us. And so if your attention and energy in vibration is on life is good, life is wonderful, that it is going well, thank you, thank you, thank you, and that everything is always working out for me, and perhaps maybe also use the affirmation, bring on the good stuff, bring on the good stuff. You'll expand that positive energy. You'll expand that positive energy. So Bring on the good stuff, yes? And bring the sun in. Jacqueline, I'm also receiving for you in the solar plexus. We know that the solar plexus is also the area of the mind. It's the area of the self-esteem. It's the area of stomach and liver. And so the light and the sun is also shining upon that area for you at this time. So I'm also just, if you have been very, very stressed lately or very fatigued, you also need sun. Bring the sun in. Bring the sunlight in. Bring the positive energy into your life. And you know, a client asked me the other day, how do you stay positive? How do you stay positive? And so the easiest way to do it is to, when you move into that negative spiral, is the minute that you become aware of it, you go, whew, I was just so negative now. Or perhaps maybe we just have to say to ourselves, okay, enough of this now, turn it around, turn it around. And so you move the sun within you into your outer world, and you remind yourself that everything is always working out, and bring on the good stuff. And you ask yourself, how can I see this in a different light? How can I be positive about this? And so bring the sun in, and also the sunlight, the outdoors. The sun is good for you. The sun brings good energy. It's greeting the day, yes? And so Jackie, I'm also receiving for you that those ideas that you get, that you should please follow up on them, because if you do them, you'll move into this place of life is wonderful, yes, and that you are successful where you are right now in this moment. Jackie, thank you so much. You have been very stressed. Yes. So how can you move that stress around? How can you turn that stress around? And perhaps maybe also what I'm receiving for you is start with the physical body. Start looking after your physical body so that your body feels a little bit better and that you feel less fatigued. And once you've done that, turn it around with the emotional body, and perhaps maybe move into that place of positive thinking. And how do you turn it around in your spirit? While you just connect and focus your attention on the positive things, on the good things. And you go, bring on the good stuff, bring on the good stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at the blessings around you. And you know what I'm also receiving for you is, do not doubt that good things can happen. Do not doubt that good things can happen. And do not doubt that you are allowed to be happy. I trust that that resonates with you. Please let us know if it does. Yes, love the sun always. Beautiful. Spend a lot of time in the sun so that it can raise your vibration and lift you up and move and work in the solar plexus. Thank you. Hello, Clayton. Thank you for joining us. And so now we are moving to Rosania, and this will be our last message for this evening. I'm so grateful that you're joining us, that we are such a beautiful community that uplifts and supports one another through the energies of divine love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. Yes, exercise in the sunlight with a positive smile. Rosania, I'm going to do a message for you this evening. And so while we do ask for a message for you, open your heart, open your arms wide to receive the divine love, guidance, and wisdom from the universe. And so this is a message for Rosania. Rosania, it so resonates with the message that we have just received, but this one is from my deck called Whispered Guidance, and it says look up. And so you are guided to look up. And how often do we find ourselves either looking down, pondering something, perhaps maybe looking straight ahead? But you know, something shifts in our vibration when we look up. I'm also reminded of the word hope. And so Rosania, the energy of hope is beautiful. The energy of hope makes us smile. The energy of hope strengthens our trust. The energy of hope strengthens our faith. And so you are guided to look up. And so when last did you look up into the sky? It raises your vibration. It allows you to make that connection with your higher chakras, to focus upwards above the crown and to grab that energy of source and that higher consciousness energy, and it gives us hope. It gives us hope. And so also back. So I don't know, Rosania, if perhaps maybe you've been carrying a bit of energy, also heavier energy in your upper back, perhaps maybe a bit of tension in your upper back. And so on a physical level, in the week to come, look up, strengthen that spine. And when you strengthen that spine, you move into that energy of the I am consciousness and you get that hope back. But lift your head up high and look up. I'm just reminded of a paragraph here. Focus your attention on the present moment and notice your posture. Notice the weight of your head and your shoulders and the position of your chin. Stretch out, relax your shoulders, lift your head up high and look up. Look at the vastness of the universe, the magnitude of what is possible. It's never ending. And so instead of focusing on what is going wrong in your life, perhaps in the world, focus on what is possible and what is to come. I have to read this for you because I want you to receive this specific guidance. Let the vibration of faith and truth expand into joy and gratitude. Know that in this moment, everything is exactly the way it should be. Lift up your head, straighten your spine, look up to heaven and feel the hope. The message and the word for you and the vibration that this courage is hope. There is hope. It will strengthen you. It will push you forward. It will give you that renewed motivation again, that which you are seeking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you all on Sunday morning. We will be coming live from the Finding Love retreat in Tilbach. So we will be away on a retreat this weekend, an amazing retreat with Theo Nijke from Speaker Astrology, and we will be saying hi from the retreat. I'm sending you lots of love and lots of light, and I wish for you abundance and joy and success and hope in the week ahead. Bye, everybody.